In the heart of Makkah stands Kaaba. It is a simple cube-shaped building, but it holds great significance for Muslims. It is the most sacred site in Islam. Muslims around the world face the Kaaba during their prayers. It is a symbol of unity and devotion to the one God, Allah. The Kaaba was built by Prophet Abraham and his son Prophet Ismail. It was a place of worship, a sanctuary. People came from far and wide to pray to Allah. The Kaaba stood as a beacon of monotheism in a world of idols and false gods. Abraha was a powerful ruler in Yemen. He built a grand church in his capital city, Sana'a. Abraha desired to make his church a place of pilgrimage, diverting attention from the Kaaba. He became envious of the Kaaba's importance. He decided on a plan to destroy the Kaaba and redirect pilgrims to his own church. Abraha was a proud and arrogant man. He believed that his church was grander and more deserving of reverence. Blinded by his ambition, he assembled a massive army. At the forefront of this army was something to inspire fear, a mighty elephant named Mahmud. Abraha's army was vast and intimidating. It marched towards Makkah with Abraha at its head, riding atop his enormous elephant Mahmud. The ground shook with each step of the elephant. The people of Makkah trembled at the sight of the approaching army. They knew Abraha's intention to destroy their beloved Kaaba. The people of Makkah were outnumbered and outmatched. Their city had no defenses against such a force. News of the approaching army spread like wildfire, striking fear into the hearts of all who heard it. Fear gripped the hearts of the people of Makkah. They watched in terror as Abraha's army drew nearer. They knew they were powerless against such a mighty force. Their only hope lay in Allah, the most merciful. They turned to Allah in prayer, seeking His protection. They gathered around the Kaaba. They raised their hands in supplication. They prayed for Allah's mercy and protection. Their hearts trembled with fear, but their faith in Allah remained strong. "O Allah," they cried out, "protect your house, protect your people." Their voices echoed around the Kaaba. They placed their trust in Allah. They knew that only He could save them from Abraha's wrath. Among them was Abdul Muttalib, the grandfather of Prophet Muhammad. He was a man of faith and wisdom. He calmed the people. He reminded them of Allah's power. "This is the house of Allah," he said. "He will protect it." As Abraha's army approached Makkah, something miraculous happened. Flocks of birds appeared in the sky. These were no ordinary birds. They carried small stones in their beaks and claws. The birds swooped down upon Abraha's army, raining stones upon them. The stones hit the soldiers with incredible force. The army panicked. They scattered in all directions, trying to escape the onslaught. The elephant Mahmud trumpeted in fear and pain. Abraha too was struck by the stones. His army was routed, defeated by the flock of birds. The air cleared, revealing the aftermath of the miraculous event. Abraha's army was defeated. The ground was littered with the bodies of soldiers and the remains of their equipment. The elephant Mahmud lay dead, as did Abraha himself. The people of Makkah were astonished. They emerged from their homes and saw the destruction of the army. The Kaaba remained untouched, unharmed. Allah had protected His house. They had witnessed the power of Allah, their hearts filled with gratitude and awe. The Year of the Elephant became a significant event in Islamic history. It is a testament to the power of faith and the protection of Allah. It shows that even the most powerful armies are nothing before the might of Allah. The story serves as a reminder that Allah is always with those who believe in Him. The event is also significant because it occurred in the year Prophet Muhammad was born. It marked the beginning of a new era, the era of Islam. The defeat of Abraha and the protection of the Kaaba paved the way for the Prophet Muhammad's message to spread throughout Arabia and beyond. The story of the Elephant Army is not just a story for Muslims. It is a universal message of hope and inspiration. It teaches us that even in the face of overwhelming odds, we should never lose faith. We should always trust in the protection of the Almighty. It teaches us that pride and arrogance will always be defeated. Humility and faith will always be rewarded. The story continues to inspire people of all faiths today. It reminds us that miracles are possible. It reminds us that with faith, anything is possible.